Back home, unpacking the phrase for English learners. Hello, dear friends and language enthusiasts. Today, we're diving into a phrase that's as cozy as a warm blanket, back home. This seemingly simple phrase is packed with meaning and is a common expression in the English language. Whether you're a beginner or looking to polish your fluency, understanding these phrases can make a big difference in sounding natural. So, let's unpack it together. The phrase, back home, refers to returning to one's place of origin or comfort, typically where one grew up or has a sense of belonging. It's often used to invoke a sense of nostalgia or longing, but it's not just about location. It's about an emotional state, a return to familiar surroundings, and often, to family. Examples in use. Whenever I go back home, I visit my favorite restaurant. She's looking forward to going back home for the holidays. Let's break it down. Back indicates a return to a previous state or place. Home can mean the actual building one lives in, but it also stands for comfort, family, and one's roots. This phrase can be used literally or metaphorically. Literally, when someone is physically returning to where they live or grew up. Metaphorically, it can refer to returning to familiar habits, cultures, or traditions. You might also hear, back at home. This can mean the same as, back home, but can also focus on what's happening at someone's house in their absence. Back to home, less common and can sound unnatural to native speakers. It's typically just, back home. It's also worth noting that, home can be replaced with other words to indicate a return to a specific place, like, back to the office, or, back to school. In many English-speaking cultures, back home conveys more than just a physical return. It can carry emotional weight. For instance, in American culture, going back home may be associated with Thanksgiving or Christmas when people travel to reunite with family. Now, let's practice. After years abroad, he finally went back home and reconnected with old friends. The stories my grandmother tells about back home always fascinate me. Try creating your own sentences with back home to describe a return to a place you love or miss. I hope this journey through the phrase, back home, has given you a clearer understanding and confidence in using it in your own conversations. Remember, it's not just a direction. It's a feeling, a memory, a part of who you are. Thank you for watching, and I look forward to bringing you more English language tips. Until next time, take care and maybe even take a little trip back home in your mind.